Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Steins Gate. A safe space which will be awesome, where the music is loud and so am I. What's up? Screw the slow food trend. Sure thing, master. Just a moment, yeah. Ferris takes the dish and heads back to the counter. Whew. If I'd left things going as they were, I would have had to play along for another 10 minutes in her fantasy world. Ferris is one of the most skilled ray netters I know. Dara explains with a wry smile. That is not much of a smile. Maybe a little wry, hard to say. Definitely not a smile though. She's gone undefeated in over 400 official matches. Is she Rickson Gracie? Dara ignores my perfect retort. It's so disappointing that Ferris doesn't go to official tournaments. She'd win if she did, no doubt. Why doesn't she? I'm sure it's for the customers. Probably doesn't want to inconvenience the store. Truly a model maid. Okay. I have a few things wrong with that, but I'm moving on. Also, she's Meishi's age, so she probably has school too. Good reason not to leave. She doesn't want to inconvenience the store, yet she's holding the Ferris Cup here. Well, I mean, it probably draws in customers. She probably likely talked about it with, like, her manager, who's like, hey, can we hold a tournament here? They're just like, yeah, I don't know. And then Ferris is just like, well, let me explain the pros and cons. And then she's like, and the manager's like, you know what? Sure. Go, as long as you take care of it, and as long as you clean up, go for it. That doesn't matter at all. The point is, Ferris is cute, and cuteness is justice. Cute cat-eared maids are sweet, if you know what I mean. Okay. And that's all that matters, right? There's more that matters. So in the end, it didn't even matter. Do you bet for the 2D team or the 3D team? I dare say I'm back. I bat for 2.5 dimensions. You're an inspiration, Daru. I know, I'm just too awesome. Daru usually doesn't show enthusiasm for anything. The exceptions are Moe and Ferris. I wish you were this passionate about our experiments. It'd be nice. Oh, hang on, I'm receiving mail. From Ferris. You're more perceptive than I thought, yeah. So now you understand... what's at stake? The Red Southern Cross will soon hatch, yeah. The time has come for Ferris to journey to the sanctuary and prepare for... I can say no more, yeah. I can't get to that either. I had to pull Dara away from Ferris so we could return to the lab. We arrived to find it hotter than a sauna in hell. God, you know what? I feel like all the moisture in the sauna in hell would make it not as hot anymore. Hard to say, though. I quickly opened the windows, letting a small breeze blow in. It won't be enough. I flip our fan to full power and place it on the table in front of me. Not in front of the window, allowing the cold air to come in faster. No, on the table. I really wish we had an air conditioner. Yeah, I know that feel. I turn on the computer. This is our PC for communal use among lab members. It still uses an old CRT monitor, so it looks ancient. Ahem. Braun tube, another name for the cathode ray tube, CRT. This name is used more commonly in Germany and Japan. It comes from the name from the inventor of the cathode ray tube, Carl Ferdinand Braun. Japan and Germany, huh? Around the invention of computers? CRT. I wonder why those two are connected. But it doesn't. But don't let its looks deceive you. Our computer whiz Daru scrounged up some parts and made some mods to it. In any case, I don't spend much time on it. I mostly use it to update the Future Gadget Laboratory homepage, check my email, visit Windows sites, and browse ad channels. wonder if the new titer is still posting. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. I'm happy to explain. Just so you know, it's impossible to reproduce with different technologies. Certain critical components won't exist until CERN invents them in 2034. Time travel works by altering gravity. Basically, you can think of it as using the twin paradox. But that alone isn't enough to reverse time. Still here, Faker? You're annoying, go away. Your power is gravity control, not bad, but still not enough for top-tier power levels. The twin paradox, is that like the Hiroshima effect? That's just slowing down time down, not reversing it. Who gives a shit about the time machine? Give me stock prices. Oh, Chevy? Hang on. American automobile brand. Oh, Chevy. I read that wrong. It uses tripler cylinders and Kerr black holes, doesn't it? Just like you said 10 years ago. And your time machine is the 1970s Chevy. I know all of it. Oh, shut the fuck up, you disgusting Shuni scum. Oh, wait, hang on. Twin paradox and the Hiroshima effect are different things, duh. Time traveler law, giant titer law. A Chevy's an American car, right? So I'd rather go German with a BMW. To turn a time machine into a car, you might as well do it with some style. Who is this? Referring to the tripler machine. Lol, what? A tripler cylinder would have to be 10 kilometers in diameter, 1,000 kilometers long, have mass equal to the sun, and revolve 2,500 times per second to become a time machine, lol. How do you fit that onto a Chevy? Even if you could, a tripler machine can't travel back in time when more than the moment of its creation. Enough for your delusions. @channel is not your blog. I want to hear from Titer. This is a surprise. Does this mean people of this age really already know about my time machine? Did you really encounter me 10 years ago? If so, then that must have been on another world line. I, at least, have not gone to the year 2000. In any case, the important part is that a rotating black hole has the same effect as a tripler cylinder. In case you can learn more about Kerr black holes by studying the Penrose diagram or tripler calculations. My time machine works by generating a pair of Kerr black holes. In Japanese, please. Harry came back 10 years ago. Source? What the fuck are Kerr black holes? Explain using Booby's erotic one. Fucking what? Yes, let's entertain this line of logic. Explain the logistics and theory of time travel using women's body parts. Yeah, do that. Go for it. Fucking ingenious. I'll pay 1,000 yen to ride your time machine. Not a yen more. Source is Hyo-san's delusions. Real deal. Hang on. Oh, wrong. Oh, hang on. Teasing phrase used online. Message boards to tell an incomprehensible poster to please post comprehensibly. Yeah, I've seen the in English one. In astrophysics, singularity. In astrophysics, a point of infinite gravity. Singularities are predicted to exist at the center of black holes. However, since it is impossible to observe the interior of a singularity, the existence of such cannot be proven. In a black hole, the singularity is formed by the gravitational collapse of a dying star. For example, imagine a star millions of kilometers in diameter. Now imagine that the entire star's mass compressed into a space smaller than the period at the end of the sentence. That is, a singularity. You didn't deny it? Lol. All aboard Hyoin's crazy train. All aboard the crazy train. Prepare for a train wreck. Pure black hole time travel is theoretically possible, but 1. How do you get black holes to spin? Don't tell me you wait until you find one spinning naturally. That's ridiculous. 2. How do you pass through the singularity? There's no way a Chevy can withstand the pressure. Why the short explanations, John? You stupid? Want to die? You and your friends are dead. Still no stock prices. Flips table. This isn't a delusion. I know for a fact that Titor posted 10 years ago. There's even a book about it. Search the used bookstores if you don't believe me. The Chevy has a gravitational distortion unit. That's what he said 10 years ago. Yes, it does have a gravitational distortion unit. My time machine is not perfect. It was built by a third party who reverse engineered CERN's design. The gravity distortion unit is a little unstable. First, the unit produces a microsingularity, then injects electrons to induce rapid rotation. This generates a local gravity sine wave. As the time machine passes through the singularity, the gravity distortion unit regulates the pressure to ensure safe passage. I'm not a specialist, so I cannot explain the machines any further. Let me just say that pure black holes can be manufactured. I assume everyone's aware of CERN's current experiments with black hole creation. TLDR STFU. Unstable, sounds dangerous. Oh fuck, Titor's black hole are gonna swallow the Earth. He's not just a mass murderer, he's trying to wipe out the entire human race. Find his parents before it's too late. It's not that you won't explain, it's that you can't, lol. How do you set the destination? The Earth is constantly moving, or didn't you know that? By the way, I propose the Titor-Hououin theory, lol. If you set a fixed point not in space but on the Earth, then it's fine. I set the destination with the VGL system. That's variable gravity law. It functions by reading the local gravity of the destination and locking the tripler sine wave onto the location. By locking onto Earth's gravity, it ensures that I don't end up floating in space. It uses 4 cesium clocks to make the calculations, so the margin of error is negligible. Man, you know what? If you could somehow... Oh, I just noticed the background. If you could somehow stop moving entirely, like the Earth, solar system, all of it goes tumbling away, and you're fixed in a point in space, I wonder how weird that would feel, because everyone always, forever, has always been in constant motion. So if you were to be just stopped, what would it feel like? Yeah. I needs to shut up, lol. I never heard of any Titor from 10 years ago, lol. Stop overusing the fucking thing, lol. This universe is deep in Titor shit. The same information was in the Titor book. All you've done is post 10-year-old creepypasta. Anyone could do that. How do I know you're the real Titor? John Tan So Moe, my waifu. I recognize different opinions. I'm feeling more and more disappointed. Still nothing concrete. Nice try, I guess, but I won't be fooled again. Well, I shouldn't waste all day on that channel. We have more important things to deal with. Like the pizza. Namely, the phone wave, name subject to change. We haven't experimented with it since yesterday. It's high time I figure out what's going on with that thing. Earlier, I asked Jared to connect the phone wave, name subject to change, to the computer. He finished setting it up yesterday, and now he's about to do the quick wire work in the development room. Hey, Daru, what's with the X68000? Okay. A 16-bit PC sold in Japan in the late 1980s, in particular, Twin Tower case was dubbed Manhattan-shaped. Who names a computer with a number in the thousands? X68000? That's far too many iterations. I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone. Well, it's cool, duh. So it's the reason why some protagonists are odd-eyed even though they're Japanese. Okay. Heterochromia iritis, a condition where the eyes are different colored. I wouldn't call that odd-eyed. I've never heard that term before. A trait often found in anime and manga characters. There usually isn't a reason for the character to be odd-eyed. It's mostly just for moe or coolness factor. I see them in, like, personifications of stuff. Like, somebody recently made an anime girl version of the Nintendo Switch, and because of the blue and eye controllers, her eyes are blue and red. So, that's interesting. Not getting you, bro. It's cool.
ロマンならしょうがないな。
If it's cool, then it's cool. What are they talking about? Anyway, there wasn't much of an option. This was the only PC we weren't using.
お前の最新 PC は
What about your new one?
ふざけんな。
No way! We don't know what could happen when it's connected to your crazy machine. It could kill the performance. Selfish bastard. Besides, we made the phone wave name subject to change together. It's our crazy-ass machine. You bastard.
そういえば。
Anyway, did you do research on the jellification?
なあ今朝
Yeah, at the university this morning. Why would a banana jellify? What kind of science are we dealing with here?
顕微鏡で調べてみたんだ
I examined a sample.
分子レベルで伝え
I examined a sample under a microscope and found it was shredded at the molecular level.
ズタズタ
Shredded?
想定位とかそういう
It's not a mere phase transition. The banana became something entirely different. Okay. A phase transition is what occurs when a substance changes from one state of matter to another. Examples include liquid solid, freezing, liquid gas, evaporation, paramagnetic, and a vacuum phase transition. So essentially just when a thing becomes a thing else. So at 100 degrees and at 0 degrees, both in Celsius, for water.
何かになっていた
腐食した可能性は
Could it have rotted?
ないか
Nah, there's
2分
no
間
way
チン
2
したぐらい
minutes in the microwave to do
腐ら
that.
ないもんな
フラクタル構造を思い出したよ
Then I remember about fractal structures. My god! In geometry, a structure that demonstrates self-similarity, the smallest portion of a fractal structure will appear similar to the whole. Common examples of fractal structures are snowflakes and coastlines. Coastlines? I mean, I guess, but coastlines aren't really fractal. They just sort of are there. I mean, I guess I could look into that. I could be wrong. I'm very likely wrong.
メンガーのスポンジだっけ
Oh my god, I just got out of one of those. A Menger sponge. An example of a fractal structure. Take a cube and go do the following. 1. For each side of the cube, cut a square hole in the center. With 1/9 the area of the face. Each side now has 8 squares. 2. For each of these 8 squares, cut a new hole 1/9 the area of the square. Repeat an infinite number of times. The result is a sponge-like structure whose surface area approaches infinity as its volume approaches 0. Neat. You can't actually do this physically. Too many imperfections. But you could do it in a digital program. That's what all science theories are, once you get down to it.
あ
Yeah.
あバナナに
Looks like something drilled holes in the banana, an infinite number of times in a fractal pattern right down to the nano level. How would you see that in a microscope?
なんかやばくね
Wow, that could be...
何が起きてるんだ
What
ろ
could
う
do something like that?
俺には
I have one
一つ仮
hypothesis.
説がある
Adding a dramatic pause to build tension. Derek gulps, waiting for me to continue.
電子レンジの
It's the result of the microwave's electromagnetic waves.
えそれってどういう
What does that mean?
俺の推測が正しけれ
If
ば
my guess is correct, then our phone wave, named subject to change, has the potential to become a weapon of unprecedented destructive power. One that could change the face of war as we know it. Oh, he actually, like, stifled a giggle. I twist my arms into a maniacal grin. Lips. Why did I read that as arms? I twist my arms into a grin. Then I whip out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ
It's me. We're proceeding to stage 2 of the plane. Soon they will learn that Judgment Day is near.
全ては
All shall be Steins Gate. As Steins Gate wills, resistance is futile. El Sai Kongru.
え
妖精さんと話してんじゃねえっつ
We're
うの
talking to your imaginary friend. I'm done with the wiring. I want to explain that he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be a betrayal. I love that the game is like showcasing the fact that he's not talking to anyone either. The last thing I need is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals that of the organization. The phone wave, named subject to change, is an indecipherable mess of wires. All we did was hook it up to a computer, yet it turned out something like MacDiver would put together. Oh, MacDiver? A popular TV drama that aired in America from 1985 to 1992. The protagonist, MacDiver, was famous for overcoming obstacles with tools fashioned from common household items. But that'll be for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I, of course, am Keywii. You've been great tuning yourself. A delightful day. Goodbye.